I'm Katie. I've been with Ellipse for about 2 years, and I've lost 120 pounds. In Neenah, there was an Ellipse right down the road from where I worked, and I thought that one day after work I would just check it out. Well, at 285 pounds, I was terrified to walk through the door. I had no idea. I didn't even know it was kickboxing. I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was a woman-run business. What the heck, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, when Katie walked in a couple years ago, she was so quiet and shy, didn't say much, was always kind of in the back corner of class. But she kept coming, and it was amazing. And now to watch her transformation, and she's just kind of blossomed, and that's so, blasé to say, but it's what she did. She kind of stepped out of her shell as the weight melted off. She also found a personality underneath all that weight that I think was always there, but she just didn't share with us. So it's been amazing to be a part of it.
Losing 120 pounds feels amazing. It's kind of surreal. I don't dwell on who I was, but I like to kind of remember who I was so I can continue becoming what I want to be. Emotionally, I had pretty much given up on myself. I didn't believe that I could do anything, let alone kickboxing or amped at this point. I started to believe in myself, and I started to kind of understand why I continued to come back. I mean, it was so empowering, and I think that a lot of emotional healing, with that newfound confidence and physical strength.
She was challenged in the beginning because I think everyone thinks they have to do tons of cardio to lose weight, and cardio, and that's true. But once we got Katie to really pick up the weights and start strength training and start the AMPed program, Katie really started to shed the pounds in a big way. And so now that she's lost the weight, I think that's one of the reasons people say, oh, I can't imagine you being heavy. Part of the reason is the fact that she strength trained and she did resistance training from the very beginning. So as she was taking off that fat, she was putting on muscle, and that's what increased her metabolism, so she didn't hit all those brick walls that people talk about as they're losing that kind of weight.
I like the fact that it's all classes format because I need that structure. If I were to walk in a gym today, I would have no idea where to start, honestly. I'd probably get on an elliptical for 25 minutes and think that that was good enough. But here, it's like having a personal trainer, but also having the encouragement of people around you that are going through the same thing that you're going through. And I don't think that if it had been any other way, I would have had the results that I did, or been able to stick with it the way I have. I do believe I've formed bonds and relationships with other members because, ultimately we're all going through the same thing. Whether it's 100 pounds or 5 pounds, everybody has weight that they want to lose, and it's hard. And I think that by having that camaraderie or that relationship with the other members, it really helps you feel like you're not alone and that you can do it. The instructors, they push their members where they need to be pushed, and they believe in their members. I was at a point where I didn't believe in myself. Who's going to believe in me that I can complete a minute worth of jumping jacks at 280 pounds? But the instructors are incredibly encouraging, and they believe in you and they push you where you can be pushed and where you should be pushed. And I think that I just became addicted to that.
Absolutely, it was a challenge, but for Katie, a lot of it had to do when she really embraced the weight loss program and the nutrition program too. Eating right is 80% of the job. Our workouts are great and they're fabulous and fun and cardio and strength and the whole bit, but when she decided to really put her game face on and start following the weight loss program, she was eating 5 times a day, healthy foods, not huge calorie reductions, really watching her proteins and her carb ratios, and magic happened, literally. And that's one of the reasons she's had the results that she's had in the amount of time that she's had them, is she just kind of put all the pieces together at just the right time.
But what I learned primarily was that you need to fuel your body. And I think that Ellipse has given me a lot of options so that I can do that and not feel like I'm missing out, and also incorporate that into my family's life. So I think that a lot of things are different in my life now. Primarily my relationship with my kids. We are a lot more active. We spend quite a bit more time outside. I have them on my back. We're going up and down the stairs. I'll carry one in front and one on my back up and down the stairs. And I think that having the strength that the core strength and the upper body strength and the lower body strength, has enabled me to do that, just to play with my kids and enjoy my kids, at this age and, what's to come. And to know that, if they're going to run through the park, I can totally keep up with them. And I'm not going to be winded, and I'm going to enjoy it. And it's not going to be, Mom's tired and it's too hot and I don't want to go outside, and it's just not, we don't live that life anymore. So I think that's the biggest change in my life, is that my kids get to spend more time with Mom.
Katie just stayed the course, and her progress is amazing to watch her now, and to remember her when, it melts your heart.